In the shadowy and lawless waters off the coast of Somalia, piracy has become an almost legendary trade. For years, bands of daring and ruthless Somali pirates have carved a reputation for themselves as fearless opportunists, targeting vulnerable vessels traveling through one of the busiest and most dangerous shipping routes in the world. Armed with speedboats, AK-47s, and RPGs, they exploit the chaos of the high seas, taking hostages and demanding multi-million-dollar ransoms. Their exploits have struck fear into the hearts of sailors and brought international attention to the region. But beneath the confidence of these maritime marauders lies a fine line between calculated risk and reckless arrogance. Most of their attacks have focused on unarmed merchant ships, where the crew's only option is to comply. For the pirates, the equation was simple. Approach a defenseless ship, intimidate the crew, take control, and profit. Time and time again, this strategy worked, until one fateful night when a group of pirates decided to push their luck a little too far. Spotting what they thought was another defenseless vessel, ripe for the taking, they launched their attack. But what awaited them was not a slow-moving cargo ship or a defenseless crew. It was the USS Nicholas, a warship of the United States Navy, armed to the teeth and prepared for exactly this kind of confrontation. What began as a seemingly routine raid for these pirates quickly spiraled into one of their worst nightmares. The moment they fired their first shot, they unwittingly invited the wrath of one of the most powerful naval forces in the world. In seconds, their confidence turned into panic, and their well-practiced strategy crumbled as they realized they weren't dealing with frightened sailors. They were up against the highly trained U.S. Navy personnel. This was no ordinary naval operation. It was a textbook display of military precision, strategy, and power. The events that unfolded that night sent shockwaves through pirate networks across the region and delivered a clear message. The days of easy victories were over. So, what exactly happened that night? How did a small group of pirates, accustomed to quick success, end up outmaneuvered and overpowered? And what lessons did this encounter leave for the maritime world? Stay with us as we dive into this incredible story of bold ambition, tactical brilliance, and the devastating consequences of underestimating the United States Navy. This is a tale that will keep you on the edge of your seat, revealing how the hunter became hunted in the treacherous waters of the Indian Ocean. Somalia's waters have long been a hotbed of piracy. After the collapse of its government in the early 1990s, lawlessness spread across the region, leaving the country's coastline unprotected. Fishing vessels and commercial ships became easy targets for armed groups seeking quick cash. Over the years, piracy became an organized business, with entire networks dedicated to scouting, hijacking, and negotiating ransoms. Armed with AK-47s, RPGs, and speedboats, Somali pirates terrorized shipping lanes in the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean, often earning millions of dollars in ransom for releasing crew members and cargo. Their confidence grew with each successful raid, and they began targeting larger and more valuable vessels. But this time, their confidence would lead them straight into disaster. The incident occurred in the early hours of a fateful night. A group of Somali pirates spotted what they believed to be a large merchant ship sailing alone. It appeared to be the perfect target, isolated, slow-moving, and unguarded. Without hesitation, the pirates launched their attack. In their small, fast skiffs, they approached the vessel with guns blazing, firing warning shots to intimidate the crew into surrendering. They were ready for another routine hijacking. What they didn't realize, however, was that this ship wasn't a defenseless merchant vessel. It was the USS Nicholas, a U.S. Navy frigate disguised to lure in potential attackers. Part of an anti-piracy operation, the Nicholas was equipped with advanced weaponry, highly trained personnel, and the element of surprise. When the pirates fired their warning shots, the response from the Navy was immediate and overwhelming. The Nicholas's crew returned fire, disabling one of the pirates' skiffs in a matter of seconds. The pirates, stunned and now aware of their mistake, attempted to flee. But it was too late. As the pirates scattered, the USS Nicholas sprang into action. Helicopters were deployed to track the fleeing skiffs, while armed Navy personnel pursued the attackers at sea. The pirates' small boats were no match for the firepower and speed of the Navy's aircraft and ships. One by one, the pirates were apprehended. Those who resisted were met with decisive force, and within hours, the operation was complete. The Navy had not only neutralized the immediate threat, but had also sent a powerful message. Targeting military vessels is a mistake with grave consequences. The pirates were taken into custody and later faced charges for their actions. Their equipment, including weapons and communication devices, was seized, providing valuable intelligence for future anti-piracy operations. This encounter wasn't just a victory for the USS Nicholas. It was a turning point in the fight against piracy. By successfully luring and capturing the pirates, the U.S. Navy demonstrated its ability to adapt to the evolving tactics of maritime criminals. The incident sent shockwaves through the pirate networks operating in the region. News of the botched attack spread quickly, serving as a stark warning to others. Not every ship is what it seems, and the risks of piracy are higher than ever. Globally, the event underscored the importance of maintaining a strong naval presence in international waters. It highlighted the need for international cooperation to combat piracy, with nations working together to protect vital shipping lanes and ensure the safety of crews and cargo. For the Somali pirates, this incident was a harsh reminder of the unpredictability of their trade. What seemed like a routine raid turned into a catastrophic failure, with their arrogance and lack of preparation costing them dearly. This story serves as a broader lesson about the dangers of underestimating one's opponent. The U.S. Navy's response wasn't just about protecting a single ship, it was about making a statement. In the fight against piracy, the stakes are high, and the consequences of failure are even higher. This incredible encounter between Somali pirates and the U.S. Navy is a testament to the power of preparation strategy and resilience. What do you think about this encounter? Were the pirates reckless, desperate, or simply unlucky? How do you feel about the role of the Navy in combating piracy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If this story left you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories of bravery, strategy, and high-stakes encounters.